Chaos Rising! Boys, look at my shirt. Look at this. I gotta mimic you. And it's mimic you. It's not Mimikyu. It's not Mimikyu. It's mimic you, like mimicking you, boys. Boys, look at the back down. Look at this. Yeah. Not bad, right? Solid. Good vibes. We like it. Guys, what is going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Listen, Chaos Rising is coming out. I want to talk about it. Let's have a conversation about it. It is the main focal point about what I see on the internet right now. A few other topics for today. Let's discuss the Bubble Mew, the crazy black label Bubble Mew that's sold for a house in, Texas or Tennessee or whatever, a couple acres in Tennessee. And let's just talk about first partner packs. That's something that I really want to detail. It's going to be something we're going to have a conversation about. Shorter one today. We're going to cover the topics pretty fast. Guys, before we get started, if you liked the video, help your boy out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you would. Guys, the giveaway's still live. What you got to do to enter the giveaway, you just got to comment on a video between video 31 and 40. Once you comment on a video, I will enter you into our giveaway list. I'll get a little wheel, we'll spin the wheel, I'll post a picture of the wheel and show you who won it, and then you just have to DM me on Instagram and you will win the 2-pack blister Unbroken Bonds, and I think it's team up. I've done this for a couple videos. I'm pretty sure it's team up. It might be 2 Unbroken Bonds. Don't kill me if you open it, but it is 2 3-pack Sun and Moon packs of cards. Pretty cool, and it's totally free, so enter, guys. Appreciate it. And on that note, let's get started. Guys, like I said, happy Friday. What's going on? Hope everyone's having a good day. A couple things to cover today, boys. Last video, I kind of talked about how, the Sun and Moon era really showed us that, hey, we should have held on to our stuff. I admittedly sold a bunch of stuff too early, but that's not the topic for today. Let's talk about what's coming up new. Let's talk about what I think you should have your eyes on. And let's talk about something that was a little crazy, if you would, it being that Bubble Mew. All right, guys, so first and foremost, let's just jump right into Chaos Rising, because I think that's what most of us want to talk about right now. I'm going to go ahead and point out the elephant in the room right now. I'm not excited for this set. And I don't want to say that from a place that's a snobby, sealed collector. I don't want to say that from a place of, I'm not a Greninja lover. I just want to say, sorry, I'm looking at the cards. It doesn't look like it's going to be that good. I'm not going to say it feels like Perfect Order all over again. The Greninja is really good, the new one. I personally like the other Greninja better from Twilight Masquerade. I don't know what the new one's doing. I don't know what this upside down pole dancer Greninja's got going on. Listen, I was going through the set list of Chaos Rising and all right. I think it's going to be better than Perfect Order. I do like some of the cards in there a little bit better than some of the ones that were in Perfect Order in Chaos Rising. Some good nostalgic Pokemon. It has a few good pieces of it, but I'm more excited for the illustration rares in it than I am for any of the really rare cards, like the SARs, SIRs, whatever, gold cards. I don't really understand this gold Greninja upside down. I don't really understand the SIR Greninja upside down. Okay. I'm going to rank it on what I like about the illustration rares and what I don't like. All right, gang, top 3 IRs. Which ones do I like the most? You probably can guess it. They're nostalgic-esque Pokemon. In this order of my favorite from, the top 3, if you would. Number 1, I like the Ampharos. Love the Ampharos. Majestic, vibing, little Van Gogh piece here, hanging out. Just really Ampharos being Ampharos, Ampharos, whatever you say, right? I'm the guy that says Rayquaza and people say it's Rayquaza. So I don't really care. That's really where my perspective on it is. Ampharos, majestic in its nature. I feel like this is where I would find an Ampharos, just kind of in the woods, yo, bro, you trying to get me in a ball? I'll hop in a ball. We got to go fight, though. If you remember, Ampharos was actually a tank and a monster in the games. This thing was a beast, helped us out a ton. I'm a big Ampharos fan. I really like this card. This card gets an A+ to me. It's not really a ranking today, but I just want to talk about what I'm excited about Chaos Rising and just kind of talk about some of the cards. Number 2, the Tauros. All right, so honestly with this Tauros, I really, based on what I love about Pokemon cards, this card is almost a 1B to the Ampharos for me for the start of what I like about the set, if there's a few things that I do like. This is a great Tauros. Actually, I think this might be the goated Tauros. I haven't seen a better Tauros than this one. Look, am I a big Tauros fan? No, but he's nostalgic. I love how it's kind of like this Running with the Bulls vibe. You know, look, it's coming out in May. This is a wonderful card. I love how much of the Tauros we get. This card to me is very sufficient for a piece of the set that I think is important. I think it's very important to the set. The Tauros is good. I'm not going to sit here and tell you like, oh my god, A+++, but I do like the Tauros. A lot of Tauros in your face. I'm into this card. Great card. If I pull it, not going to be upset. Pretty sick. Next one that I really, really enjoy, the Crobat. Another like Batman Crobat vibes. I love the color scheme. Crobat, like, look, Crobat is one that I don't think gets enough love, but Crobat is an awesome Pokemon. I love the aggressive, you know, dangerous nature of a Crobat. So I do think this is a pretty good card. Set overall, like without these 3 cards, like I think it, all right, I'm sorry, I think it kind of sucks. Is it going to be playable? Probably. Yes, of course it's going to be playable because it's, you know, the new set, but like I'm not a player of the Pokemon card game, so I can't really speak on why that would sway my perspective of liking a set. Because, you know, I get sets more to hold the boxes. I get sets more to share the collector side with people. And I'm more of an art appreciationist. Appreciationista. I don't know, whatever the hell you'd say. But yes, I appreciate the art more on cards. All right, let's talk about the Greninja. Okay, this Greninja, I'm going to be honest. The colors are good. I like the whole light blue, you know, kind of happy tone of Greninja's a water type. And, you know, look, it's got a good vibe to it. It's a colorful, glassy card. You know, the whole line, the Froakie, Frogadier, whatever it is, the line's good. It goes well together. It's got a good synergy. I know the cards connect. They are connecting arts, so yes, they are. What kind of vibes do I get from this card? It reminds me of the Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike, and I'll tell you why. Initial thoughts on it are like it's kind of underwhelming. Like it doesn't look like it's that good. It's upside down. I don't really know what it's doing. I don't have any dimensional vibes to it where I'm getting lost in the card. It's cool. It doesn't do it for me. I'm not a Greninja guy. I'm sorry. Listen, long term, like we changed our mind on the Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike, and that was the same kind of card. Like, what the heck's it doing? It looks like a regular VMAX. Like, you know, there's a whole argument on it, right? And then now we're kind of like, oh, this card is kind of good. Do I think this could happen with Greninja in the future? Absolutely. When the Greninja from Twilight came out, it's like, oh, why Greninja? But, you know, look, I get that some people have nostalgia for Greninja. I really don't. He doesn't really do it for me. I get the whole Ash concept behind it, but like just to me, it's just not a Pokemon that I resonated with growing up. So yes, the card's pretty good. The gold, sorry, this is trash. This is an ass, really bad. I don't even know where it is. It's just pole dancing. This looks like something that I would see from Bada Bing, little Sopranos reference there. I don't know what Greninja's doing. I don't know who's paying Greninja under the table. But yes, passing this card, that one's terrible. And guys, like the rest of the set, like, I don't know, the Mega Flottlet EX, like, okay, kind of cool. Maybe I don't appreciate new Pokemon as much as I should, and like, admittedly so. I don't know. And Mega Floette's, like, it's a cool card. Listen, I don't know. If it was like a Beautifly, maybe I would think that the pattern and the cards to it, maybe I would think that the pattern and the color scheme to it would go a little bit better, but like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why we got a Floette in here? Chaos Rising. This card's not about chaos. I get that Greninja is. It kind of goes with the theme. I don't know. Where's the psychotic Pokemon? Chaos. It's supposed to be crazy. We got a Crobat. We got a Greninja. We got a Floette. What are we doing? I don't know. Give me cards that wreak havoc. Give me a Kangaskhan. Give me a Beedrill. Like, I feel like there should be cards in here that, you know, just cause problems. And Chaos Rising, like, can we go with the set a little bit and the vibes of this? Sorry. You know, I'm going to rant about that, but nah, it doesn't really do it for me. Yeah, pass. All right, guys, that's enough of Chaos Rising. I've kind of ranted for a little bit here. I want to get into the other topics of the video. Really quick touch up on the Bubble Mew. Cool sale. $236,000 for a Black Label Bubble Mew. I'm going to be honest. You'll never catch me spending that kind of money on one card because it's, you know, low pop 2. Congratulations to the buyer. I made a video about it for the news. I don't mean to come off as like, you know, I always say collect what you love. If you have that kind of money and you love it, like, more power to you, like, straight up, right? But to me, I think that a sale like this only really helps our hobby, to be honest. I like to see big money entering the hobby. It's good for the long term. A lot of you here that are on my channel, like I don't really have people on here that are like, oh, you shouldn't talk about money. Like, that's just not what I'm about. Like, I invest in this stuff, all right? I collect this stuff. I think there's a future to it. I share the knowledge with family. I share the knowledge with friends. I share the knowledge with you guys. And, you know, look, do I have the most? Absolutely not. But, you know, some days I do feel, you know, hey, I kind of know what I'm talking about, right? So my concept here is, look, you'll never catch me spending $236,000 on a Bubble Mew. Good for the hobby, cool sale, happy for the purchaser if they're really happy with their card. Hopefully it's not a shill. If it is a shill, they can, all right, I'm gonna really rant here. Hopefully it's not a shill. I'm gonna act like it's not. Let's hope it's just a collector. I know it's naive to think like that, but let's just think optimistically. We don't have to be pessimistic about it. Sure, we can talk about my thoughts on the side if you want to DM me, but that's where I'm at on it. Good for the hobby, cool, whatever. Is what it is. Enjoy your card, pop 2. There's gonna be more Bubble Mews that come out at our Black Labels, and I'll leave it at that. Would I rather have the Phantasmal Flame Charizard in the Black Label? Yeah, absolutely. You could buy like 5 of them for the price that you just paid for that, but I'm not gonna get into that. Pretty cool, whatever, you could probably buy the whole pop. Yes, so that's where we're at. We have a new King of Modern, boys. It's the Bubble Mew. The Bubble Mew has taken over, and I don't know if this drives Black Labels, or does it drive up the PSA 10 of the Bubble Mew? Probably. Does it, you know, push other Black Labels into orbit? Probably. If it's a shill, we're gonna see more, sorry, you see I'm ranting. You see where I'm going with it? Yes, we'll see on the Black Labels. All right, guys, and the final topic. I'm gonna briefly talk about first partner packs. I have a whole nother video that I'm gonna make on this, so I'm just gonna talk about it really quick. Goodbye, buy them now. That's what I recommend. My buddy turned me on to this. Shout out Tim Arbery Cards. He really showed me that there's a lot of value in these. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do a deep dive. We're gonna dissect it. In reality, these have a lot of potential. Don't look past them. And that is like flat out advice. Do it soon. Do it soon. Guys, that's today's video. If you liked the video, as I said earlier, like the video for your boy. Please help me out. Go ahead and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Why do you want to do that? Want to go live at card shows? That's the plan. Help your boy out, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you want me to enter into the giveaway. 2-pack blister of Sun and Moon, Unbroken Bonds, maybe team up, maybe 2 Unbroken Bonds. Only way to find out is to open it up. Guys, thank you so much for your time. If you have any thoughts on the topics we discussed today, feel free to leave a comment. Like I said, I'll enter you in the giveaway, and let's talk about Chaos Rising. You think it's gonna be good? You think it's gonna be bad? Am I, you know, a POS for thinking that it's not gonna be so good? I don't know, sorry. Pitch Black, the next one coming out will probably be better. We thought, you know, that's a conversation that we'll have in the future, but that's my thoughts. This Chaos Rising isn't gonna be great. Feels like Perfect Order 2.0. I'm not excited, maybe you are. Enjoy it if you like it. Let's see more Chaos to a set like that. Thanks for your time, guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Nicky Cards, out.